he's wanting to like
you're
try to
smashing
break
it?
it. Yeah, try to break it.
That could be either sleight of hand or athletics.
Ooh, obvious choice here.
Athletics for sure. That's big.
Nice. Dog shit rolls who?
Yes, sir. No more. No more.
Oh, don't say that, dog. Don't say that. The universe has a crazy way of humbling you in D&D. We saw those.
Aegon looks at the lock for a little bit, just sizes it up, unsheaths his massive runed greatsword that you guys have seen before, but not up close, and he just kind of taps the pommel against it, and not super hard, but very precisely, and the bottom of the lock goes flying off the top part and clunks on the floor heavily. The door swings open.
Dr. Fuddle nods proudly.
Ah, I guess I could open the door.
I'm gonna roll a quick
That'd be good, boy.
perception.
That'd be cool.
Perception.
It's gonna be with advantage. We're gonna treat that as their 2 perceptions. Okay, you see 2 guys that are dealing with like tokens and what look like chess pieces, but they don't notice you.
Can we see anything special about this room? I'm kind of peeking over, or under Aegon's shoulder, rather.
I'm thinking.
What are you looking for? Perception, investigation, insight? What kind
I
of
just
thing?
kind of. I'm gonna try a perception check. I just kind of want to get the vibe of this room and what it's maybe used for. Sweet. All right. Holy. Huh. All right. Ooh.
First and foremost, there's a lot of blood on this floor.
Ooh.
That draws your eye to that spot, and you kind of have a hard time noticing other things right away.
Word. Looks fine to me.
Looks fine to you. There's blood everywhere.
Whisper boy.
Oh, I forgot.
Did you just
Yeah,
walk in?
Aegon, as you stealthily nudge a little bit closer, you hear the 2 of them. Okay, but we can't move yet. We've got to wait at least a little bit. And the other guy, wow. The longer we wait, the harder they're going to look, the more suspicious. You're not a good liar, Jimmy. Wait, remember that one time when someone accidentally disappearified that governor? That wasn't me. Everyone knows that was you, Jimmy.
Question for you, Nico.
Go ahead.
You said this criminal underbelly, right, is ran by the Nitopes?
Ditopies.
Ditopes with a D, right?
You can see it in the chat.
Chat.
Their wisdom roll.
Oh, duh. Okay, and this is like a family, like a crime family. We take.
As far as you can tell, either they're actually related to each other, or it's honorary close family friends.
Got us.
They do all share these weird bristly characteristics that you haven't been able to narrow down just yet.
So this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do. This guy just admitted killing the governor.
That's what you heard.
He winked and said that he didn't kill a governor.
Also, are you right there, dog? Because you got to be careful.
I know, yeah.
Oh, so you are there. Okay.
Yeah.
If their wisdom rolls weren't 4 apiece, I definitely would roll again, but they are currently very engaged in keeping track of what they're doing, and also just making sure the other person doesn't steal any of their crap.
Got you. Last question before I kind of...
I didn't mean to do that. I mean, sorry.
You die.
My
You
arrows
explode.
are so funny.
Can we see what they're doing at the table other than just chatting?
You were able to give me an 8. Let's see what some other people could notice.
Or want to peer over my shoulder, take a look, Willow?
Yeah. So do I roll, or do I just?
Yeah. Perception.
Yes, depending on what you want to. If you want to know what they're doing, you could do something like insight. If you want to look at the crates or whatever, you could do investigation. If you want just a general what the vibe of the room is, that'd be perception. Heck, you could roll Arcana and see if there's anything magical in here. Do what you want.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Good call.
See what I notice around here.
Oh.
Okay. So You notice
see there's
that,
blood on the floor.
Fuddle's staring at the blood. You are... Maybe it's the darling lass in you, but you're more concerned. There's a bucket of clothes over here, and none of them seem to match. These are all from wildly different people.
Mm.
Do you see the basket of clothes over there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't
that-
even my voice. Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed. There we go.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Aegon, you have anything you want to do here? Or
So
can
yeah,
I kind of big dick this?
I've been thinking about it, but you go ahead, man.
What were you thinking? I want to see what you were thinking.
I haven't decided fully, but I was debating on do I confront him right now or
Okay, I have an idea.
how much information can I get here?
Okay, I got you.
Aiken, you're the only person who hasn't rolled a perception check yet.
That's true.
That's facts.
I do have one request after we do this perception check, and it's just I'll whisper it to you guys, or I'll in character. But roll your shit, brother.
Oh,
Let's go. Daddy
That's
dog
crazy.
shit is in different.
I don't like to
We
fall.
switched positions?
Yeah, we're rolling straight ass, and you're just carrying.
Aegon, this is your job. You know exactly what's happening here. So, again, this is operating in those little gray areas of the law. This is the room that they take dead people they find on the streets, or dead people they make on the streets. This is where they loot them, strip them, take the weapons and clothes and whatever's in their pockets, and they keep track of them. This is the accoutrement harvesting room. Everything in here, including probably everything these guys are wearing, is not theirs.
Mm.
Hmm.
You made a mistake of saying loot in front of this guy.
I mean, who knows the knickknacks and pocket stuff that is in any one of these chests and barrels? You can see that you've got some, there's some guard weapons over here. That's pretty foreboding. Yeah, none of these clothes match any one person. This is
All right.
all of the best,
Ooh.
fanciest things. This blood, not all of these were people that were, in a morgue. Some of these were people that got, plucked.
Gotcha. Okay,
Hmm.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
Actually, I don't want to metagame though. All right. Follow my lead. Let me move this map. I fucked it up. All right, Dr. Fuddle steps boldly into the light and says, "Ahem, gentlemen." Did they react to that, or they just look at me, or?
Yeah, sorry, one quick.
Oh, no worries. You're good. My rolls aren't gonna be great for this gang, but
What are you thinking?
you'll see, man. You'll see. I kind of want a little bit of a, a little bit of surprise for each other. Come on.
That's fair.
I don't want to metagame everything. Just the shit that might get us killed.
I mean, I feel like we can take these guys on. Just...
Well, you're also speaking from the soapbox of a fucking paladin sorcerer
I know.
that you're used to playing on BG3.
Quick newborn moment. Fuddle, you said that you burst in and announce yourself.
I kind of step forward with my hands on my hips, I clear my throat and say, "Gentlemen."
Do you want to roll a performance check for that, or you just want to see what happens?
I just kind of want to see how they react to that.
Neat. I'm going to roll separately for both. Goodness. Jimmy and Tony. Let's see.
And I know it says Tomas's name in the roll, but do we know his name?
Oh, probably not. He never introduced himself.
Fuck. Okay, my plan just kind of went out the window, boys.
So,
boys and girls.
Jimmy and Tony, absolute dunces they are. They look at you up and down and they say, "Fuck are you supposed to be?" And they see the absolute mess that you're wearing as an outfit. Oh, are you here for something? Do you need something? They think
yes,
that you're
I'm
some homeless guy who's shopping for an outfit.
No, actually the opposite. We're here to, well, audit you. You know, we're consultants that, the Topi family brought in to, you know, we'll say optimize your little operation. And we're going room by room and getting the rundown.
Audit, optimize. Do you know what the fuck this guy's talking about? Yeah, yeah, the guy. That's right. How can we help?
Well, I want you to tell me exactly what you do in this room from start to finish, and I need a tour of this place because your buddy up at the desk, well, let's just say he wasn't too attentive to our efforts.
They look at each other, not sure what to make, and he goes, "A tour? Sure, yeah, sure." And you can see like the two of them are very quickly like taking knickknacks and just shoving it into the laundry for a second, putting things into their own pockets, just kind of as if the parents came after they had like gone to the candy store after they weren't supposed to, and you can see the two of them together say, "A tour? What a fantastic! Yeah, we're very. Let's be honest. I've been saying it around here. Things are smelly, not running too good. But yeah, if you
oh, we know
you're
that's
supposed to help
why
them,
we're here.
Fantastic.
Trust
Fantastic.
Me, we know things are not going well. That's why we were called in, and we're here to help."
They tuck their shirts in a little bit and stand at attention. You're a very important figure that they trust wholeheartedly, at least as much as they trust each other.
Oh, and
They walk
pardon-
through the corridor. Oh, pardon, go ahead.
I was gonna say, pardon my ill manners. I am oh shit. We gotta come up with fake names, gang.
Oh. I think so.
I am Dr. Duffel. And these are my associates. Please introduce yourselves. Don't be rude.
I am Eric of House. yo, hey, that backstory table talk. That was my father's name in my backstory.
Ah, very nice. Good callback.
Yes,
I like that.
Yes.
All right. Yes, this is my associate Eric. He is kind of the brawn of this operation. And then my other associate, please step forward. Let me step out of the way for you.
Hello, I would be Sage.
They're basically trying to figure out if any of you are cops, real quick. Are you a cop is the unofficial motto of the citizenry here, because there's all kinds of stuff that can get you in trouble.
Can we pretend that they're... Oh, wait. Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh my god.
Yo, I was thinking about intimidation right there, but they rolled so bad it doesn't even.
Yes, I was gonna say we're gonna have to come up with something. Hell yeah.
They're just like, so we've got Paige, we've got Foodle, and Rick. Okay, guys, let's go.
Close enough. Yeah.
They're just, in general, not paying attention. They're just trying to make sure. They're trying to take notes and doing a terrible job of it.
And without warning, just as a precaution, Fuddle kind of lifts his robe up to show that he's not wearing a magical wire.
You revealed that you're not wearing much, honestly.
Yes. We won't get into details. Well, okay. Now that we've introduced ourselves, actually, we didn't get your names. And then I pull out my notepad and my quill, ready to start taking fake notes.
I see. Well, the red one like tucks his thing, starts talking with a bit of a schoolyard accent. My name is James. I am Antonio, and James and Antonio, now acquainted with the three of you more thoroughly, are just ready to show you any corner that you might care to know about.
Awesome, and I just to ease tensions, I want to step forward and kind of like shake their hands and pat them on the shoulder. And by the way, thank you in advance for the help. This is going to pay dividends for you all.
Oh, fantastic! Is dividends a lot?
Yeah, the most actually.
The moat? Whoa.
It's
So
subjective.
look at each other.
Anyways.
They're very impressed.
Nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
They take the lead as... Actually, I'm going to have Jimmy walk in front, and I'm going to have Tony walk in back.
Okay. And while
they...
we're shuffling... Or go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. Whoever wants to go first in the turn order, this is a good time to choose. These are some pretty thin corridors. Or not turn order, but marching order.
I've got some side questions for Tony back here, so I want to kind of walk and talk with him.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll go.
Tony, first question while we walk here. What is this room that we're in now and leaving as we speak?
We like to call this reclamation. It's basically where you get the goods out of the bads. You have handkerchiefs, you have little pocketbooks. This is if you have any checks in here, this is where we like to do a little signatures, autographs. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you mean. Lost and found. Wink, wink.
A lot of found and not a lot of lost. This is where all the lost ends up to get found.
Fair enough. I like it.
Do you want something?
Oh, well, it depends. What is it? Come on, Willow.
He pulls out a lot of pocket lint. We got a competition to see who can find the most of this stuff.
Ooh,
This
perfect.
is the proof to tell who's gone through the most pockets, and I think I'm winning.
Ooh, well, between me and you, Tony, is it? Yes?
Tony, yeah, Tony.
Tony, okay. Here, I like you more than James, so here, take my pocket lint. And I give him a little bit of pocket lint, and now we're moving. Now we're moving. Come on, Willow.
Absolutely. He hands you 3 daggers. Pretty good daggers, too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
For some reason, people keep carrying knives on the streets these days. It's getting really dangerous out here.
That's what I'm saying. Psst, Willow, shuffle.
What? Do what?
We're trying.
This isn't
trying to
combat,
move
so we can just theater of the mind walking out of here.
Oh.
No worries. The map is simply visual aid. They lead you down the lit corridor. They make a bunch of very conspicuous knock twice on the wall, stomp every left foot as they go down, just so everyone who can hear you coming down the stairs knows that these guys are supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is where we like to keep most of the heavy goods. We keep them at the bottom of the stairs, just that way. All the cops who come in here and they do their first checks, this is the stuff we don't want them to see. He cracks open a lid and it's just a bunch of copper. Like the people who have a water cooler full of pennies in their garage.
Nice.
This is that. This is where all the sweet tax revenue doesn't show up on the papers.
Yes, sir. Speaking of which,
over there's the main gate. We've completely forgot the password. We haven't been able to open it in a while. We put the clerk on duty for it, but he's just not been able to figure it out.
Interesting. And it's
if you want to take a look, that would really improve things around.
This door.
Oh yeah, that's
my point. Okay, cool.
You see a massive, what looks to be like a complicated, intricate mix of stone and metal that is just a big hobbit hole disc at the top of the small flight of stairs. This place is built like a question mark. If you could figure that out, that would be a huge help.
Yeah, well, I suppose we can take a look. That's what we're here for.
Yes, of course.
What say you? That was just for. I didn't specify. I apologize. I turned to the homies and asked.
I would also like to explore.
Wonderful.
As you guys walk through, one thing you notice, I'm gonna pull up this son of a bad boy. You notice that there's the bodyguards here, of which you so far see one, is just a tank of a man, and his armor seems to be made out of some type of fired glass, where he's got just these hard bottle plates all over his body, and his weapon just seems like a baseball bat made out of obsidian. He eyes you suspiciously, but he sees your entourage and he's like, I don't get paid to ask questions.
Much appreciated.
Very much appreciated.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh, okay. I was gonna ask about this.
Pretty quick, pretty easy. You guys get an eye of the lock, and the first thing you notice is that the rings spin freely, and you guys can actually spin them.
Hell yeah. Oh. I didn't mean to move it. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. Is anybody able to? Oh no, we're breaking. We're actually just gonna remove the puzzle and crawl through the hole.
You start like chipping away parts of the door.
I can't rotate this middle one back because the little icon when you click it is in the way.
Let me see what I can do about that.
Apologies. Oh. Oh, I got it now. I don't know what I did.
Neat.
Alright. Timeout. Where is it? Where's your Discord? I gotta go look at our notes.
Should I just get rid of the shared notes on the DnD 2 2024 then?
No, I want to use that. We were just using a separate
More for like discussion too.
to house it.
No worries.
Ooh, and I want to pull them in as like it's a company huddle. Aegon, Willow, do you remember that picture of that odd horse on the desk that we saw earlier?
With the mice?
Yes, with the mice, precisely. I'm seeing some familiar symbols. Maybe we could figure something out using that.
I don't think that'd be a bad idea.
Well, I wouldn't have said it.
Go back to that.
I think we have our answer, gang.
What?
I think we have our answer, gang.
What do you mean?
Alright. Do we need to do anything to remember it?
If you could lock it into the door, I think I've got a sequence figured out.
Oh, I just meant for the roleplay aspect, since we didn't take the note. But it's fine just saying we remembered it, right?
No, yeah, you guys remembered it. It's a pretty simple doodle.
Okay, cool.
No, there's no check for memory of the thing you saw 3 minutes ago.
Got you.
Oh.
Who wants to-
Sorry, that was doing something.
Somebody want to put it in?
My thing like lags like a motherfucker when I start pressing on the board.
Oh, try refreshing.
No, it's because of
roleplay.
it's because of the recording.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, well. Aegon, I'm too short to reach.
I'd like to give it a try.
Indeed, my boy. Please.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to move it, but I can't. But in role-playing terms,
In role-playing terms, you get the door. I was hoping that this would be
I'll go ahead and do it.
I was just hoping for a technical sake. This is just a precursor puzzle that helps us figure out how to manipulate stuff. But you guys figured out the solution.
And I want to make sure I want to do it really nonchalantly and make them feel like we're fucking geniuses if possible. Do we need a roll for that or anything?
Roll a performance check for door ease opening.
Brody, you were technically the one that did it, right?
yeah.
Okay, your performance, I guarantee, it's got to be better than mine. So
Plus one.
better than mine. So go for it.
Already.
And can I assist him? Can I assist him with like looking impressed and surprised and
You make
like
mystical
proud?
sounds with your mouth as he does the door.
oh my god, he's doing it! Oh fuck! Oh
They-
god, let's go.
These guys have been trying to basically like figure out every combo because there aren't a lot of combos, but these are really heavy discs. They're like, dude, I thought that was one of the first ones we tried, and they just start like hitting on each other, like hitting each other, and just they're super impressed with your ability to get it very, very quickly. Like, we thought that he'd gotten it, but he just keeps drawing stupid cubes and boobs and stuff. It's really annoying.
Oh well, no problem. It was quite
It
tough.
wasn't even an issue.
Not
To the
in the
light.
slightest.
So, as soon as the door opens, you hear just a mix of yowling and scratching and clawing and squealing. Any who dare poke their head quickly up the stairs, you see that this appears to be a converted, like, gladiatorial fighting ring. And basically what they're doing is there's a massive roiling swarm of rats in the middle of the ring that seem to be moving as one unit, like a flock of birds. And one by one, they're just chucking stray cats down there and seeing how long they last.
Alright, table talk time. There's kind of a lot of shit happening now that we're opening doors and going down stuff. I have another far-fetched idea that I will share with you, but also I feel like I've kind of taken over on the ideas, so if anybody has any other ideas, please by all means. I don't wanna fucking strong hand this RP.
No, what you got?
I was thinking, like, as part of our, our audit, we could go in there and request maybe closed doors for checks and balances purposes. And maybe free some of the cats, and then we can like start kicking ass with some cat friends. I don't know.
Willow's been just kind of staying to behind, but like going along with it, mainly because she'll think emotionally about the cats. So she's just following your guys' lead and staying in the.
I kind of pick, or Photo kind of picks up on this and gives her a reassuring nod. All right. Let's see. I looked at before. All right. And who is it? Is it Orange or Teal that was talking to us right there?
You were talking to Tony, who's teal and purple.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, are you all good with that plan?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Tony, this is precisely what we were sent here to look at. This is perfect, my boy.
What, the fight pit?
Yes,
They don't gotta run no more efficiently. Those rats get through a pile of cats like nobody's business.
Yes, but here's the thing. The people that we were sent in to help you, the one who sent us here, they said that this is a little boring and that we could maybe come in here, workshop some ideas to, spice things up. And also, they're saying that maybe there's some dishonesty here in this operation and that people are maybe sneaking cats home. We need to take inventory this second.
That's a very serious offense. They throw both hands up in the air. Whoa, nobody's sneaking no cats. We guarantee every cat that enters this room gets mauled to oblivion. By all means, have a look.
Hey, Tony, I almost went with a New York accent there. Tony.
Tony.
Well, Tony, I'm not accusing anyone by any means. We're just here to reconcile. So, if what you're saying is the truth, there are no worries. Correct, son?
They nod very seriously. But yes, absolutely, Foodle.
Yes, good boy. Yes, Foodle. I do have one request. We need that room cleared out, and me and my associates, we need to enter, close doors for checks and balances reasons, and we need to start counting these cats.
They both go in. There's a guy there who's attending the cats. And Paulie, the audit account, the doctor. He's here to count the cats.
We're the numbers guys. Don't worry.
Paulie doesn't look as stupid as his counterparts.
The first one, please. Oh my.
Oh, brother.
He rolls in. The who? Did they show you like some papers, some insignia? Like, I can't just let anyone in here.
Papers? Don't you know better than anyone? A paper trail is what gets people in trouble.
Can you move my character behind y'all? Because I can't even move my character.
I can't move it. I think Nico has to.
I'm so sorry. What am I moving?
Willow.
She can't. Her
I'm
roll
stuck.
20 is fucked up.
You're unstuck.
Did you hear my little spiel there?
Yes, I heard your spiel about
Okay,
paper
cool.
trails. Yeah, this guy, he knows that people poking their noses is how people end up getting disappeared. He's gonna size you guys up pretty thoroughly individually, starting with Dr. Duffels.
Yes, sir. I shit myself. I'm kidding.
Weirdly,
Tactically.
he doesn't like pat you down or eye you. He gets his face gets an inch from yours and he just starts.
Oh yes, right there.
He thinks for a second, throws up in his mouth just a little bit. Where'd you say you were from?
Oh, we're a consulting group, and for, security reasons, we can't disclose which until the audit is complete, of course.
Tony and Jimmy, they're like, of course. They can't just tell everyone. Paul.
I want to look
be
over at
crazy.
the one next to me and give him like a get a load of this guy look.
He's fully on board. He's like, I'm so sorry, Doctor. He just doesn't understand the business side of the numbers and the dividends, you said.
Well, yes, that's
Think of the
why we're
dividend.
here. This must be one of those inefficiencies your higher-ups was telling us about.
Higher-ups, huh? Let me
Well-
talk to some of these higher-ups. Hey! And he kind of calls down the corridor at one of the guys who's kind of going over a stack of goods. Frankie! We got a consultant here? He says he needs to start digging around in the fight pit. One of the men down here, he gets out of his chair, and this one is very closely tailed by the bodyguard.
Yeah.
And they just kind of, first and foremost, the bodyguard very slowly just walks behind you to just kind of get between you and the way you guys came in. Do any of you do anything about that?
I'm not. I don't want to look suspicious.
No.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Just as we were hoping you would do. Strangers in here, and you're not guarding the door until now? We'll give you credit, but only partial.
I'm gonna have Jimmy roll with disadvantage because he's really taken in by all this.
Holy shit.
13
Whoa. Disadvantage, right?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Jimmy, who's been telling you this whole time, is like, wait a second. I'm confused. So who's auditing this then?
Well, myself and my fellow consultants.
Oh, okay. I am gonna need somebody to come up with, let's say, a refined explanation right quick. You are under the scrutiny of most of the smarter people in here.
Alright, table talk time, gang.
I'm
What
not
do we-
talking.
what do we
I'm
think?
gonna-
Oh,
I'm
also,
gonna yell.
Willow, could you please roll me a perception check super quick?
Yeah.
And then what were you saying? Does?
I'm just not talking because
Gotcha.
I'll just go straight forward, try to save cats.
I was thinking somehow.
I can't see the number. Oh my god.
Nat 20.
Holy
Willow,
shit.
Oh my goodness.
your eyes are darting. Your heart is beating. You came to this city not you came from a place where animals are in need every day. You came to the city expecting something a little more toned down, something a little more sapient. This is perhaps the most disgusting abuse you've ever seen. You're just on high alert. Your senses are going feral, just trying to figure out what can you do, what handle can you get on the situation. One thing that just seems is patently unsafe. Over here, and I'll go ahead and focus ping. You guys, or I see you guys, Willow, you see not a barrel full of poison, but you see some explosive barrels that have just been tucked away. You're not sure if it's moonshine, you're not sure if it's active, literal dynamite, but you can see that they're just out in the open storing some flaming barrels, or flammable barrels, I should say.
Got anything you want to do?
Are we-
Also, it would be stupid of me not to point out. You also notice a massive red X on the floor. If you get the idea that there's a button somewhere in the middle of that X, there's a tile that looks a little bit raised. It's the kind of thing that you don't think you're stupid enough to fall for. You don't think you're stupid enough to not notice, but you notice it now, and you're like, oh shoot, I should probably take note.
I'm just gonna keep that in my mind for right now because I don't want to say anything too loud and have the guards hear. I'm
So
gonna
this is
look
what it is,
towards who's closer to me.
You got 2 people right next to you, within 5 feet.
Yeah.
No,
You
is
got
that Aegon
Tony.
or...
Oh, Aegon's above you.
Yeah.
Aegon's
so I'm
above
just
you.
gonna kind
Tony
of
is
look
teal,
at...
and Frankie's pink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look at Aegon, then like with wide eyes, and look back towards that way, but not say anything. I don't know if he understands what I'm saying or even notices, but
I would like you to roll performance and him to roll insight, and whichever if there's overlap, then we'll say the message gets across.
Gotcha.
Overlap.
Yep. If hers is higher, then his is low. His is pretty low.
That's no bueno.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Thank you, dog shit rolls. Thank you. You just drool when you say it. It really is.
You look to the side, and he looks over there. He sees a chair. It's like, you need to sit down.
I'm just gonna continue looking forward. I've kept it in my mind what's there though.
Otto clocks this and says, "Oh, don't mind her. She's the strong steel will, no words, silent types. I've yet to get a word out of her."
Frankie, you don't understand. They fixed the door.
Yes,
The door wasn't broken. I just don't tell you guys the password.
Yes, Frankie, is it? Yes. So one of our first items, of course, was seeing this door that was pointed out to us, and it actually led us right where we needed to be. And yeah.
Really quickly, this cat gets ripped. Like, it's been fighting and like hissing and keeping the rats at bay. It gets ripped apart. Weirdly enough, that black cat gets turned into a little black statue figurine. It's the one that you guys had seen earlier.
Yeah.
Frankie looks at the pile of cats. Boss, should I throw another one on the pile? It's like, hold on, we've got to figure this out first.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold it! There's inventory that needs to be done. Not one more cat will be thrown in that pit until we are done here. And I say that with as much authority as I can muster up.
We've been pretty check heavy, but I'll ask for one more performance check.
Performance? Okay. God, if you're out there, man.
Or persuasion, whichever you want.
He was on 15. Oh, well, okay. Okay, never mind. It's too late. I already rolled. I had a +2 in persuasion, but I didn't know that was gonna fly.
If you want to do that instead, you can.
Are you sure?
Go for it.
Okay. Thank you, O Benevolent One.
Yeah, it would be silly to make one act against one's nature.
Ooh.
The ones that you'd convinced, Jimmy and Jimmy and Tony, they are on your side completely, and if they need to vouch for you, they will.
Cool.
The boss at this point, he's convinced that you guys need to work it out amongst yourselves. The guy whose job it is to chuck cats into the pit, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let's just all go back to doing our jobs. You guys can go back to reclamation. You can go back to the important documents. He points to the guard. You can stay next to that door until further notice. I'm just gonna keep chucking cats in the pit if that's okay with him. You guys want to watch?
Okay, table talk real quick.
It's this one who's talking.
Yeah, I got you. Brody and Dez, do you want me to keep this charade up, or do you want to just throw in the towel here and look at other shit?
I say, personally,
So I have another compromise idea that I might run by them if you guys are cool with them.
we can't let him check any more cats.
That's true. Dez, I assume you agree with that?
No more cats dying.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, here's my idea, gang. How about we tell them we can have one person to oversee us counting these cats, and we'll promise to make it quick. What do y'all think about that?
We either have to convince him, or
I think we have to do that.
we have to, say.
Do you want to convince or intimidate with it?
Yeah, I could say I could intimidate with it as well.
What's your intimidation?
+3.
Ooh, that's better than my +2 persuasion. Yeah, we're gonna have to say like our bosses won't be happy or some shit if this doesn't get done, but we'll make it quick with minimal oversight. I'm gonna let you freeball this,
Yeah, I
homie.
got
Go
this,
for
I
it.
got this.
The-
Alright.
Let me set this up. Well, I've done all the talking I can do, but we have bosses with needs that need to be met, and they pay our salaries. But I've done enough talking. I'll let my associate here step forward and see if he can be of any convincement.
Aegon walks up the steps. Hand on the handle of the sword. And he says, man, what was I gonna say?
While he's doing this real
You're
quick,
killing
can
it.
I like look over at Dr. Fuddle and see if he will come near me? Like kind of gesture my
Yeah, I'll
head towards him coming over.
I'm shuffling back, and like a pitcher talking to his catcher in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna kind of put our hands up and whisper to each other. Go for it.
Hand on the, oh, wait, go ahead, sorry.
Do you notice the X on the floor?
And I want to nonchalantly kind of turn around like I'm observing the place, and then turn back. Yes, I do. That's quite concerning. It's quite large and red.
There's some red barrels on the side of it. They both look like they would explode. But if you
Ooh.
also look a little bit closer in the middle of the X, the tiles raised up a little bit. I think it's a pressure plate.
Ooh, I see. Good observation. We'll test that theory. Absolutely.
Just kinda
But for now,
look there.
let's let Aegon work his magic, and then we'll definitely get to the bottom of that. On you, Aegon.
Alright, this is okay. Hand on the handle of the sword. There will not be another cat thrown. We must do the inventory right now, or else.
What's your check?
Intimidation check. That's big.
Ooh, my boy!
Big. Let's go.
So he was talking to Dr. Fuddle this whole time, and Dr. Fuddle's a pretty easy guy to like automatically doubt or at least evaluate what the man says. This man has spent his life passively agreeing with what guards say when they look at him, and he doesn't know that you're a guard, but like that instinct flicks in his mind. He goes, "Oh yes, sir. I'll be over here. Do what you got. Yeah, yes, of course."
Thank you, sir. Wise decision.
Perfect. I'm glad we could come to some accord.
Fuddle, you and Aegon opened the door. Would you like to close the door?
Once we all get in, yes. I do want to say, just so we're clear, this will be a closed door, minimally surveilled inventory for the sakes of checks and balances, and there will be no ifs, ands, or buts.
He eyes you again as he was before looking back at Aegon and just all of the hilts coming out of his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, sure, why not?
Good. I'm glad we've come to an agreement. Whatever.
Fantastic
Alright.
decision.
The fight pit that you're in has the puzzle door that you guys used to come in, but it also has a much more mundane door on this side, and that is open.
Okay. While Dr. Fuddle's kind of like pulling out his notepad and quill to play the part. Oh boy, would you mind running over there and closing that door for my associates and I, please? What was your name one more time? Farty?
Frankie.
Frank. Oh,
Sorry,
dear
I'm
me.
sorry, this one's Polly.
I said Farty. I was just fucking with him.
Sure, this one's Polly.
I asked him to close that door for us while we start doing our little fake.
Oh, of course. He hops down and wades through the rats completely unharmed.
Mm-hmm.
Walks up here, gives this cat a little kick, shuts the door, turns to face you guys.
Gotcha. All right. Y'all want to table talk this? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah, what are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Oh, also, the cat figurine is still in the massive pile of rats. You feel like it'd be very tricky to retrieve it, but it is there.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll
So
go
first
ahead
of all,
and put them down.
I think the number one thing here. What's our end game here? We just locked ourselves in a fucking room with cats, rats, and a brat. Are we gonna kill this motherfucker?
Ew.
I'm trying to get
We're
the
gonna
dog to
see.
calm down.
We're gonna say that this is the cat figurine.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. My number one thing, real quick. Whatever we do decide to do, we need to get him away from the door and keep him away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can anchor back here, and y'all can go fuck him up and keep him away from that door, and I can try to support from back here. But we gotta get rid of this guy. I think we can all agree, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if one of
Willow,
y'all?
I'd like you to roll me a nature check, please.
All of us?
Just Willow,
Willow.
as a specialist.
Sorry, my thing's really laggy, so it's going.
Neat. That'll work. The way you saw Polly wade through those rats, it's not just that they won't hurt him. If Polly is aggravated, those rats will probably join it.
Glad we cleared that up. So, are these stairs, from what we can see, are they leading down, or are the rats contained in that like sunken area?
There's a sunken area, and those stairs are the only easy way in or out.
Oh, shit.
Kind of something of a bottleneck.
Yeah, you good at it.
Wait, so you were saying they won't attack him?
They not only will they not attack him, they might attack you if you attack him. These are not just
Yeah, yeah.
trained. There's a eerie relationship between the people here and these rats.
Okay.
It seems like they're getting rid of the cats not just as a service to the town, but weirdly as a service to these rats.
I want to look at something real quick. Give me 1 second. You guys said you guys can talk or whatever. I'm just looking at something.
Hmm.
Question, Nico, is this one conglomerate rat for the sake of D&D talk, or is it like multiple rats that we would have to deal with?
This is going to use the stat block for swarm of rats.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Does
I
you have
wanna-
anything? Or go ahead.
If I wanted to walk over to the guard by the door, would it be difficult to walk over the cats? I would have to roll for that.
The cats don't take up all 5 feet. You could probably weave between them. You do notice that one of the cats you've got a pretty whitish cat, you've got a pretty brownish cat, but you also have a very orangish cat.
Very oranges cat. Oranges. He
Those
isn't
are the 3 that are still alive that you see left. You don't know how many cats this place goes through in a day.
Des, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have anything with your druid background that can help us, like, not have the rats fuck us up? Like any spells or anything?
I've used all mine. We haven't slept,
Oh, that's right.
so I don't have any spells available.
Gotcha.
Because we decided to just go on in.
I will
You're
say, this place has, and like there is a minor amount of signage, and you can based on which items you can see and which items you can't. This place has bedrooms if you want to risk sleeping here.
I just thought of something else, gang.
What's up?
If we kill this guy and the rats, right? What happens when we open those fucking doors?
Yeah, because
You
I
know
was
what I
gonna
mean?
say originally we could kill him and say that the rats like ate him or something, but if the rats are accustomed to them, then never mind on that.
I've always been one to live by act now, ask questions later.
I agree.
So we could just fuck them up and then figure it out if you want.
That's totally cool with me, dog.
Can I roll like a perception check to see if I can tell if these doors are like soundproof at all?
Give it a go.
Perception's fine, right? Or would
Perception.
investigation be better?
There are different things you can find out based on those checks.
I'm gonna go investigation on this one. Try to see what I can find out. Holy fuck.
Is he within distance of being able to hear us, like if I whisper to them?
He is actively like staring at the space between his feet because Aegon freaked him out. He doesn't want to attract attention.
Aegon, you're over there, right?
Yeah. Can I walk over there?
Sure. Again, don't worry about the cats. They're not impeding you in any way.
Can I like grab him and stop him from walking over there by the arm?
If he lets
Yeah.
you. If he lets you.
Have him stop like right
Beat her
next
ass,
to me?
Brody.
Are we still going by our undercover names?
None of her whispering.
Okay.
Get over here. She's whispering to us.
Okay, gotcha. Yes, Willow.
There's a pressure plate outside of here. There was explosives around it, and I'm betting we could do something with it once we run out there. We just got to get them over there.
I like it.
I do like it.
It sticks with my motto. Yeah. Ooh, yes.
It
yes,
does.
Good idea. Yes. Indeed. Ooh, we could free the cats after we kill this guy. Or handle business, rather. And then we could have a little army of cats next to us, yes? And then we could figure it out with friends.
Do we think this staircase leads back to the room? Back.
What staircase?
The staircase that the guard is.
There's a staircase that he's right in front of.
I saw
There's
a
nothing stopping you
doorway.
from checking it out.
That's true.
That is
All
true.
right, that's our plan. Just give me a nod if that's the case. Fuddle starts kind of looking over this way. Brody, we need you over there intimidating the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh, masonry. Yes. I kind of turn to look at Aegon with like a look.
Alright. Hand still on my sword. Fonzie, Frankie, whatever your name is.
Polly,
Whatever your fucking name is.
What was it again?
Polly, sir. He's not sure why he says sir. He just does.
Step away from the door.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Stepfather, please.
Yes. Is this good?
That's fine for now.
He steps a little further.
Well, you can step in that doorway, dog.
No. Aegon creeps around the doorway. Peeks down. What are y'all gonna do with the guy in there? You gonna leave him just over there intimidated? Or
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where that door leads, dog, or if it leads anywhere at all.
Aegon, you leave the pit. You find that it's a corridor that leads back down to the room with the X in it. I'm going to move around your token a little bit for you, because again, this isn't combat. This is mostly theater of the mind. Not only do you find a room that leads to that, what looks like a big conference chamber, but you also see rooms leading further up that have beds, chests, shelves. This looks like the personal items of the men who are stationed here.
Interesting.
That's here, there, that kind of that space.
I take a mental check of that.
You may, in whatever way you'd like.
You give me a mental note.
Yeah, like a mental note.
Okay.
Just like remember it.
Mental notes are free.
Oh yeah, free action.
Also, you don't see both, but you see one of the barrels that Willow was talking about. It doesn't look affixed to anything. It looks like it's just there.
I slowly creep through the doorway.
I'm going to say that the guy who was in the chair has gone back to the chair. The two guys are talking to each other about who got the best audit. And the bodyguard has gone back here, tiptoeing around the red X to sit in his corner right there. Keep an eye on the door.
Where are my fucking gummies?
Slowly creep through the doorway.
Sure. Do you want to do so stealthily or not?
Can I jump in with some table talk real quick?
What's up?
If you got something you're doing, by all means go for it. But keep in mind, we just needed to know if that led back down there. So I don't want you to get in any trouble if you don't have to. But once again, if you're going balls to the wall, man, I respect it. Go for it.
That's valid. I think I stealthily. Yeah. I already said it. I have to.
Well, you didn't use a verb. You just used the adjective.
That's true.
Actually, that was an adverb. That was an adverb.
Oh, fuck. But he didn't say what the verb to the adverb was, right?
That's the case.
Stealthily going somewhere.
I stealthily don't fucking move.
I stealthily continue.
I creep behind the fire barrel on my left.
Sure. What do you do with it?
What can I do with this thing?
Whatever you try.
Also, we don't have quick saves here. Just remember.
That's the case. There's an old adage. Keep in mind that anything can be attempted.
True.
While he's doing this, my eyes are fixed on the orange cat that I remembered is the guy that was running around looking for it. And I'm just kind of kneeled down on the ground, trying to see if I can call the cat over.
You remember the cat's name? That would probably help.
Oh, I do.
Sheldon?
Its ears perk up and it desperately looks at you as if expecting some kind of aid.
Good fucking callback. Good callback.
Sheldon!
The other cats also look like they're ready for some help.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Fluffy right here at the top, whatever his name is, Frankie, not Frankie.
Polly. It truly doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
Unless you guys want to make an alliance, in which case you should probably learn first names.
That's true. And one more time, what was that name?
Purple is Polly.
Polly, got you. I heard Folly, and anyways. Okay, how about this?
Purple is Polly, Fuchsia is Frankie. I try to do stuff like that.
Okay. Polly, my boy.
Yeah, what's up?
So
checks over your shoulder for Aegon. There's no one there.
Fair enough. I want to give you a rundown on what's going to happen here so you're not, confused or scared or anything. I just want to let you know our process for auditing, inventorying, right? As soon as my friend Aegon gets back, yes?
Aegon, you say?
Aegon, oh, that's a childhood nickname. I used to
quick history check.
Oh, those are both great.
Aegon. He's pretty sure he's heard that in like a sting operation that happened like a couple months back, where it was a drug bust.
Okay,
he doesn't remember the surname, but he's pretty sure that there was an Aegon involved.
Okay, well, I want to say, I kind of notice him think for a second. I say, is there a problem? Do you know? Do you know my childhood? His childhood nickname as well, Aegon? Are you from the coast?
No, the coast. He looks a little confused and shrugs it off.
Okay, my bad, gang. Holy fuck. That scared me. I knew as soon as I said it, I fucked up. What was your name again? Eric? Sorry, for business sake, I should be professional. I apologize. No nicknames will be had here. Thank you for calling me on that. Eric, my associate Eric. As soon as he gets back in, he will close the door for this reason. We will unnet the cats, keep them away from the rats, and count them individually just to ensure, you know, we don't want another double netting incident. You remember that? Yes. Anyways, and once we close the doors, we will let the cats go, start counting them. You will stand right as you are, and make sure that no cats try to, you know, circus their way around running from us. We just need help with crowd control. Can you do that for us?
Sure. I'm confused. Why are we untying the cats before we count them?
Once again, you may have heard of a similar, quote-unquote, operation towards the coast, actually, where there was a similar little, it wasn't cats per se, more, you know, various animals.
I stopped caring. Do what you want, man. I'll be here.
Okay, suit yourself. You know, knowledge is power. Anyways, and now I'm just waiting for Aegon to get back, now that we've set the scene.
Okay, I was thinking, hypothetically,
I don't like that word.
how important is the room that I'm in right now?
Oh, let me check. That is looks like some kind of conference room. There's some big braziers. That's where the bodyguard likes to hang out. Throne seems like too much of a word, but there seems to be an executive chair from which Frankie's kind of flipping through some documents, keeping an eye on important matters, not on you.
I'm thinking, because I'm sneaking behind this barrel. Because is it like a barrel full of like oil or something?
He just told us it was flammable, and that was it.
You can give it a smell now that you're close to it. Like uncork it and see what you can get.
All right. What roll would that be?
You can do investigation.
Investigation. Dang. Oh, brother.
We're back!
It smells bad. You're not sure what it is, but it smells like a gas station's armpit, basically.
That has got to be an omen for whatever the fuck you're trying to do in there. But I'm pretty sure, like, just for my D&D knowledge, that looks like a main chamber where the real problems lie.
Like where I'm at?
Yeah, the room that you're in.
So I was thinking, like, what if I just like got my dagger and I poked a hole in it, and let the liquid leak out? I go back upstairs. And
That's not a bad idea. Let's get a quick save.
yeah, that's what I was. That's exactly what I was thinking. No, I was I pull out my dagger and I attempt to stab a hole in the bottom of the barrel, stealth, quietly.
Roll me a sleight of hand check for barrel leakage, because that stuff does smell pretty bad.
Sleight of hand. Got it. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay. Sure enough, it's less about stabbing it and letting it leak out. You find an existing kind of split in the wood, and you just kind of crack your knife in and jimmy it so it opens. It's not a liquid per se. You see like this Vaseline-ish, gelatinous like ooze kind of spread slowly. It's at the top of a little ledge, at the top of some stairs. So it does this like slinky roll down the stairs and spreads. I'll give it an aura, and we'll be able to. Hang on. It spreads about that far.
I can see Aegon's fucking ear from where I'm at. Nothing more.
I did not. I don't think
Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and give you guys. In this instance, I'll give you guys control over. Can be seen by, represents, character controlled by. Okay, hang on. If I make it where you guys can control each other's tokens, I can also make it where you guys can see through each other's tokens. So
That would be dope.
I'll go through Aegon's token, I'll give you guys all control of him, and then you'll be able to see what he can see.
You're fucked. I'm throwing you into a pool of lava, dog.
I just flammable. I'm thinking.
You should be able to see.
We already know it's flammable. He told us it was flammable.
Can you guys see?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Sorry.
No worries.
I can see too. That's...
Oh, you guys aren't full health. Holy shit.
Easy to forget.
If I'd known that, I would have gotten a short rest at some point. Or I would have motioned for one.
Okay. After I cut it open, I quickly rush back up the stairs, acting like I was never even there.
Sure.
Less
Okay.
words the better, my guy. Less words the better. You coming back in?
'Cause- yeah, I'm trying to get you because. Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all back.
Okay, let's table talk real quick. What are you going for here, man? I am lost.
I'm coming to get y'all, to get you, and to get down there. Because
to
if
get
need
back
be.
into that room?
Yeah.
What happened to fuck shit up, ask questions later in here?
Well, yeah, that's why I just did that real quick. That set us up real quick, and now I'm back in here.
Well,
And I was gonna come back in
saying
here
you're
to
trying-
this I was gonna come back in here to this conflict.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're trying to get us down there.
I was gonna come into this conflict first, and then we'll get in down there.
Gotcha. Okay, so you come back in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Aegon, my boy, at the door.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Close it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure thing.
And I stroll up behind Dr. Fuddle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna meet you. Alright, I'm gonna come down here a little bit. Aegon, come here, my boy, please.
Yes, sir.
And I pull him in. Another like official looking business whisper. What did you see?
I saw 2 fire barrels,
Oh. And?
and I cut it open, and it was more like a gelatinous liquid.
Ooh.
Flammable.
interesting. Must be expired. I only kid.
Maybe, but I was thinking, if need be, if we take out the big guy, you could use a firebolt, and if it is flammable,
Yes, indeed. I agree. Maybe we could get him close to it, need be.
that's also what I was thinking. Because
Ooh,
I
cool.
wasn't able to get into the second one.
Ooh, precisely. Okay.
I'm gonna walk
Dr.
up.
Fuddles, yeah, Dr. Fuddle kind of meets well and relays all the information.
What if when we run out there, we try to bait them to us and get them onto that X? We
Ooh,
gotta
also a
bring
good
them
idea.
into this room.
Mm.
We gotta run back through the doors that he just came through, and then we can jump over the tile, and they won't even be thinking. They'll be trying to chase us.
Oh, good. That's also a possibility. I like
But
that.
you gotta jump
Jump?
over the X.
Oh, okay. Well, I can try.
Can't hit
My
it.
legs are quite short, as you can see. Alright, so we got a game plan, right, gang?
Sounds like a game plan.
Alright. Fuddle's gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to control you. Shit. I forgot how to control each other. Alright. Aegon, my boy, this white cat. Start... Oh, it's fine. Anything. Alright. Alright, you want to get the bottom one, Willow, and kind of set up so that way we have some help whenever we start?
We're good to go and go what?
Where do you want me?
The bottom cat, bottom left, the tabby. And then I'll go for the middle one, and Aegon can go for the white one. We can untangle them or whatever. Now that the doors are closed, we're ready to attack.
Willow is so attached to that orange cat, though.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. I actually need to be here anyways, so we're fine. We're good. We're vibing.
What about up by the guard?
Well, as soon as you release that one, I was assuming you'd go and beat his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
You try to kill him, and then they'll probably run in.
But the thing is, we don't know if they're gonna run in.
Yeah, we don't know. But our goal is to try to lead them through the other corridor.
Because Nico, I assume there's an internal mechanism to open this door from the inside, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay,
You can
cool.
open it at will, but you have to solve it to open it from the outside.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right. So they can't come in through the bottom, and if they can, I can just open it. We can execute our plan however we want. Do you guys have any heals that y'all can get before we start? Because you guys are.
I
What
don't
my
have any
metagame
spells.
Do you
The
have
only
any?
thing
I
I
guess we
do
don't
is
have any
try to like
potions.
run a medicine check and see if I like. I mean, I don't know how I would heal.
I don't think we have potions either. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me look at my inventory.
We might just have to get our asses
Yeah.
kicked here. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm banking that this room might be soundproof. Uh-oh. What's wrong with Seth?
Oh.
Alright. Alright, anyways. Alright. Without further ado, Dr. Fuddle's gonna start unrestraining this cat.
Okay. Do you want to do so stealthily?
No, I've already explained he's on board, whatever.
I see. Sure.
Well, he said he was on board.
He said he was on board. You start untying the cat. It's pretty simple. These cats are, scheduled to get chucked into a pit. Roll an animal handling check to see if the cat cooperates, because, it's a cat.
True. Can't see it. Oh!
The cat jumps onto your chest and clings onto it as if it is a terrified kitten in a tree, and you are the fireman come to save it.
Dr. Funnel goes, 1! He just counts his cat out loud. 1! And he kind of holds on to him, not only to comfort the cat, but also to give off the impression that he's secured the cat.
Delightful.
Alright, you two.
I would like to bend down and untie the white
Yeah,
cat.
Willow's just silently untying the cat.
Okay. For intents and purposes, you guys managed to quote-unquote count your 3 cats, and you have them in hand. What's your plan now?
Dr. Fuddle kind of peers around this pillar, looks at Aegon, and says, 3, yes?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3! I hope that's inference enough to
Yeah,
beat
it
someone's ass.
Are we rolling initiative? Is somebody doing an attack?
Yeah, well, could we maybe, I'm gonna try to spin this to you. Since we've kind of convinced him up to this way, so as far as we can tell, could this be like a surprise? Like a surprise round?
He's fully expecting you guys to count these cats and then maybe chuck them in the pit yourselves.
Fair. So if Aegon were to walk over
And
Just
give them a fresh one.
take
As
a
long
lop
as you
at
guys
him.
coordinate your attack by saying 3 very loudly, then yeah,
Oh,
you guys will all
okay.
get a free blast before rolling initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, before we do that, let's talk about what we're gonna do first, so we can prepare that. We'll consider this a prepared action, which is another mechanic. I think old boy over here is just gonna go for the firebolt on him.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, can I amend that? I'm sorry.
You may. You haven't rolled dice yet.
Can we tell that the rat Willow relayed that. Okay, I'm gonna go firebolt on the rats.
Ah, interesting.
I only knelt down to untie the cat. The cat, I still have it on the ground there. I'm going to stand up and grab for my bow. And, I'll start to aim from across here at Polly.
Okay, cool.
Neat.
Okay, so Fuddle kind of looks at everybody and says, "Okay, let me see if I've got this correct. 1, 2, 3." And chaos fucking ensues.
Nice. Quick question, and this is just: are you guys going to keep the cats safe, or are you guys going to try to utilize the cats as a weapon?
Mine is kind of my ride or die now. You saw that roll, so he's gonna try to help me out for the greater good of all cats in the city.
Okay.
Yeah, Willow needs to take the cat with her.
Aegon, are you going to enlist your cat, or are you going to try to make sure it makes it out quick?
I'll make sure it makes it out quick.
Nice. So, Fuddle, you and the short hair. I guess it's just you against the world.
Yes, sir. Can I
Okay.
have him like, kind of like on my shoulder a little bit?
You may.
Sweet.
All right. So first, Fuddle, you said you wanted to begin by blasting the swarm with a fireball. Could you roll that for me?
Yes, sir. Ooh,
Nice.
22 to hit.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Will do. That's concerning.
That's
It's not ideal.
Okay. You successfully initiate this combat by hitting the swarm of rats with a firebolt that reduces it from a lot of rats to a lot of rats minus one. You managed to kill one of the rats in the massive swarm.
Holy fuck. Alright. Oh, shit. Is Fuddle gonna have to tank this fight? I can't tank. I can't do it.
Do you have any
Okay.
more magic for another spell?
Yeah, I've got other spells and shit. I just mean I'm low health and you guys are already low health enough.
Yeah.
I'm just worried. We're fine.
Willow and Aegon, you guys still have the drop on them. What do you want to do?
I know Willow was one. She had her bow out.
All right, Willow, who are you targeting?
I've noticed that the fire, the plan for the firebolt didn't really work as expected, so I switched from aiming at Polly and start aiming towards the rats to shoot at them.
I see. You roll that for me.
Would that be which one was that? Slight?
It's the no. It's
Oh.
your attack roll over in your actions, your bottom right box,
Yep.
and then you're gonna
Okay.
do the one that's lined up in the hit DC column for whatever line it is.
Oh, with the short bow. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Okay, that hits.
nice.
I can change your guys' sheets also so that it automatically rolls damage when you roll an attack.
Does that connect? I think we're all using D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's just my lag is way too bad to open up the menu and
No worries.
Roll your dammies.
stuff around. Oh, damage. Sorry.
Yep. All good.
There we go.
Ooh, very nice. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So, whereas Fuddle's firebolt got completely absorbed by one rat, your bolt, which is a pretty powerful bolt for such a light weapon, it manages to go through one rat, through another rat, through a third rat, and injuring a fourth rat.
Nice. Do
Delightful.
we know? Can we see roughly how many or how big or how much it shrunk the cluster?
Let's say that there were initially a dozen, and that 5 are gone and 1 is injured.
Okay. We'll take that.
Mhm.
All right, Aegon, it's up to you to make the most of the surprise before you guys roll initiative, and then from there on, anything can happen.
I would like to quickly walk up onto Polly. And does he have a weapon out in one of his hands?
Yep, they carry a knife for safety. Ironically.
I would like to quickly unsheath my sword and quickly slice his hand off from the knife.
Oh, if you want to do something
Or
that
slash
targeted,
damage.
if you want to do something that targeted, you can roll with disadvantage and see if you can do physical, actual, specific damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
it's gonna be harder, is what he's saying.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I got you. So the longsword hit DC.
Yep.
Oh no. That was a
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah, you don't need this.
bad.
You don't need disadvantage. So you slice
I do
him
not.
in the hand, and it goes through his hand, and the hand that you stab seems to grow these long fingernails as Polly, the guy who was super intimidated by you, goes into some kind of fight or flight response. And you can see that every one of his features elongates and bristles until he himself resembles the rats in the pit, and he hisses at you, "I don't think you're an auditor at all!"
Yeah, shit.
Everyone's gonna roll initiative in the pit, including the rats.
Great. What about the cats? Or my cat in this case.
Your cat can roll initiative to make it into the mix.
You just want me to roll a flat 20 for him?
Oh, I
Go
didn't mean
ahead.
to row intelligence, my bad.
Flexing on us.
Where's initiative then?
Where'd they go?
Oh,
now?
it's that one, duh.
Oh, it's all of these people who are still in there. Okay.
Cat rolled a fucking 7.
Okay, that's everybody. Go ahead and sort everybody.
I only see 2 people in the turn order.
I see 5. Let me,
I see rats and
Right.
Daddy Rat.
okay. I saw Willow and, okay, hang on. From what I can see in the turn order, because I think a little bit of it was carryover from the last encounter, it's Aegon with a 16, which,
Well, if you got it, yeah, it's sorry. I just
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
We'll go from there in the meantime. Aegon, you're first.
I'm first.
redemption.
Definitely redemption. I regain my stature, regain my balance, and go for another slashing attack across the rat thing's face.
Go for it.
Uh oh.
Let's go.
That hits.
First hit. Beat some ass.
Do I roll both die for this one?
You just roll whatever the damage one is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean both die?
I have a 1d8 plus 5 and a 1d10 plus 3.
Is this your... Oh, I don't have your... I have your great axe. I didn't do this.
What are each roll? What is each roll for? Why are there 2 rolls that you're trying to do? It's only one. Whatever weapon you're attacking with, you roll damage for.
I don't know why there's 2. One's a 1d8 plus 5, one's a 1d10 plus 3.
Wait, how are you getting 2 rolls? I don't understand. I'm missing something. I need explanation. I don't.
I'll just roll the top one then. That's what.
Let me look at your fucking sheet.
You're a fighter. Your damage... You're a fighter. Your damage die should probably be a D10.
1d10. Oh, it's not even letting me roll the.
Oh, I see what
1d10
you
die.
mean. There's 2 for 1. Yeah, I would
Sorry,
assume it's the D10.
Yeah.
The die only, like the extension, only lets me go for the 1d8.
Well, then roll it manually.
We're going to go with your 11.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, he's way easier to hit now, and you just give him a nice slash from what, like, Mickey Mouse, like the Mickey Mouse outline of his head has turned into like a buzz cut. You literally slice off the tops of his rat ears. Minus 11. Certainly. Willow, your bolt has gone into the swarm, and you know that these rats are probably going to come flooding up the stairs any moment now. What do you do?
Oh, they're coming up to me?
That's the only way they can get up.
Shit, sorry. Alright, I was zoned out.
Is
But
that
it's
like
Willow's
a
turn.
raised pillar around that circle?
Oh, it is. A what?
The like circle around the pit. Like
It's
where the
lowered.
pillars are?
There's a staircase that leads down into the pit. You guys are on the raised rim.
But the ledge there, is the ledge raised up from where I'm standing on the ground?
The ledge is raised. It's like the edge of a pool.
Okay, so I'm just going to jump up there on the ledge and
You're already on top of the ledge.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about the lip. The
yeah,
lip
the
around the
lip
circle.
of the ledge.
Like,
The lip
if she walked straight forward, would she trip over a lip?
The lip is level with your ground.
Got you. Okay, never mind
Sorry.
that. I'm gonna continue shooting arrows at the rats as they're running up.
Make it happen.
Just trying to kill as many as I can. Am I gonna roll for the bow again?
Yep. Roll, for
Every
it.
time you attack.
Okay.
Roll to see if you're accurate, and then roll to see if you're, I suppose, damagey.
Okay.
I'm certain there was a better way to put that.
I loved it.
Right.
12 to hit.
That. Their AC is 10. That hits.
Nice. Do your thing, girl. Yes.
8. Goodness. Okay. You manage again to shoot through not just one, but like 2.5 of the rats, and they don't even regard the ones that fall. They just like crawl over them and advance a little closer. It is now their turn. They are going to just rip for the ankles of Dr. Funnel. I'm going to. They can swarm, so they're literally going to pile like around your ankles and just
Sweet.
nip at you from all sides. Because the number of the rats has been reduced, there are fewer rats. Spite.
Yep.
Does 15 hit?
15 does it.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I thought that it would roll damage automatically. I don't know why it didn't roll damage automatically. Roll 2d6 plus 1.
Oh, fuck me.
Actually, sorry, no, it's half HP. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Still.
Here you go. 5.
Plus 1, so
Oh.
it's 6,
No,
or
it's
just a
a-
flat?
It's just flat because there's fewer rats.
Dr. Fuddle is up. Alright.
Your cat's okay.
I take that. Yeah, well, I'm glad.
It is your turn.
Is my turn?
At this point, there's
It is
only
your
like
turn, Paul.
2 rats and an injured
There's,
one, right?
yeah, there's 2.5 rats, but
Okay.
they still managed to take out. Wizards have very little HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Fuddle, just in a combination of pure rage and instinct, puts his hands pointed straight down, closes his eyes, and similarly to the firebolt, he opens it and his reds are just... his eyes are just red, and he's gonna cast Magic Missile on these fuckers.
Ooh.
Almost
Wow.
like Tony Stark with his little hand blasters. Alright. Can this get out of my way? And this is 100% accurate, so I don't have to roll for damage.
Certainly.
Wait, 1d... It's saying 1d4 plus 1, isn't it 3?
It's. I think it depends on your spell casting. I've not cast
Oh
magic.
yeah,
so-
three darts. It says 3 darts.
Yeah, 3 darts and each does that.
Okay, so is that just gonna give me 1?
Do you want to
Okay,
target
there's-
all? Do you want to target all 3 on the rats?
I'm gonna target 2 on the rats and then 1 on Homeboy over there.
Okay.
Alright, second one incoming to the rats. Where does that leave us with the rats? Doesn't matter, I don't get to choose.
The
And
rats died pretty quickly on the first one.
Oh, they all died on the first one?
They had 5 HP and you had like 1 left. And
Oh,
then
I see. Okay, that's fine.
The overkill of 5. The rats are soundly gone. I'm just gonna wipe them off.
Gotcha. Okay, and then last one. Oh, those were decent rolls.
Very decent. The rat, the rat man who is currently like freaked out because of Aegon, he has his attention fully set on Aegon and his swords. Doesn't even see the magic missile that like whiffs and like punches through his shoulder.
Nice.
Okay, it is his turn now. I don't know why I marked him as dead. He's not dead.
Yeah, I was about to say. You got excited there for a second, Nico.
Nope. Not quite. Okay. Real quick, that's officially what he did. He's got the shape changer feat. Polly, sight of sights, is a were rat. You watch him shift from human to humanish to rat to just basically a massive rat. And as he is in his hybrid form, he is going to make 2 attacks. He's going to make a short sword attack right against Aegon, and he's going to also make a bite against Aegon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
We're dealing with the first
That's tough.
15 to hit, Brody, on the first one?
No, that's a miss.
The short sword, which is, it's a cool weapon and such, that is going to just completely bounce off of your armor. The bite, which dealt critical damage, I am going to... Okay. Lance. There we go. That's going to deal 6 damage to you. And then you are a humanoid, so I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, give it to me. Where is it?
Nice.
You feel this curse just set into your shoulder and pulse and sink not to your extremities, but darting towards your core. And you just kind of flex your shoulders as the throbbing kind of subsides, but something is definitely like trying to find your heart and latch in. You are okay, but it leaves you a little shaken. It is your turn. Actually, hang on. It's Fuddle. It's your cat's turn.
Okay, what's the cat's movement? I assume he can make it over there and hop up.
You can throw it as it runs. You can make it happen.
Okay, cool. I can't move him. But anyways, I want him right here. Just kind of on this lip. Oh, yeah. And what kind of attack? Can you just roll whatever his basic attack is? His or her basic attack is?
Dang it, I keep doing that backwards. 2.
Nice.
To hit or for damage?
Oh, I forgot to roll damage. 1 second.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, rat boy!
Damn.
Who's the pussy now?
So it actually does 7 damage.
Nice.
In all of its feline fury, the cat avenges all of its kin that has been slaughtered in this pit over generations.
Ooh.
Now it is Aegon's turn.
Okay, so how low on health?
I would say that he's looking rough. It's hard to tell. He doesn't have a lot of... His anatomy isn't 1-to-1 with yours right now, but it sure does have a lot of holes in it.
Yeah, DM won't tell you a number, homie.
That's right. I lift my sword up once again. And I rush in for a piercing attack through the brain to finish.
Let's see how your attack roll goes, and then we'll see.
Gotcha. Could have been better.
Would have gone through the brain if you hadn't like sliced off his ears. He's been ducking. You miss completely, and the cat did more damage than you.
Damn.
Hey, that's
Cat
Willow.
shit. Cat shit.
tough.
Willow, you watch as Fuddle just completely Iron Mans the swarm of rats. Where do you turn your attention? Are you going to try to start your escape, or are you going to try to finish the combat?
No, I'm gonna finish. I'm still standing over the orange cat, but I'm gonna try to aim for his eye if I can.
If you want to get specific, I'll make it disadvantage.
Yeah, let's clear something up, gang.
I know.
If you
no,
want to
I
do
know.
some,
I
okay.
know.
That was more for Brody because he seems to want to hit
Oh,
something
okay.
every turn.
No. I'm trying to see if I can specifically hit for his eye.
All right, roll an attack with disadvantage.
Right click, right? Yeah.
Is the dice thing lagging for you too?
Yeah.
Oh,
2d20. Okay, here I'll roll real quick with disadvantage for you. It's a pretty simple toggle on my
Okay.
side. 13, which hits.
nice.
All right, he's not down, but you do manage to hit him in the eye. He still has another eye, but he's not having a great time. He's covered in lacerations. He's got, the fletching of his arrows sticking out of the front of his head. Fuddle, what do you do?
We are sneaking a firebolt through this gap.
Make it happen.
Yes, sir. It's a hit.
Yes, sir.
15 to hit, I assume.
15 hits.
And dammies. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Austin, how does it look when you blast this rat with a firebolt?
Good question. I want it, if I may, to kind of hit him square in the chest and penetrate through his chest cavity, and if I may, have flames kind of lick out of his mouth as he opens his mouth from pain.
So,
Or is that like a nat 20 thing?
well, when the firebolt bores through his chest, you get more flames coming out of his chest cavity and less coming out of his mouth. A lot of smoke's coming out of his mouth. What you notice is that the tail behind him literally gets severed, where like the middle of it gets burned through and the top of it's floating in the air for a bit before it hits the ground.
Nice.
Okay. You guys are still in a sealed room with 3 cats and a bunch of dead rats and a pit full of meat and rocks. What are you gonna do?
We are. I am hurting.
We do need to rest.
Is there a
Should
way
we
to do
try-
the rest?
I don't think we wouldn't have time to short rest in here, huh?
A short rest is 1 hour.
I don't know how much time they would give us. Well, actually, well, no, because we could try and then he could interrupt. Fuck.
We have heals.
Nope. We have.
We
Nope.
didn't sleep
Nothing.
before coming in here.
Then you
There's
guys
no
didn't go
spell
shopping
pods,
for potions.
No health. Okay. Are we gonna have to try to talk our way out of this, gang?
You guys sealed all the doors before starting this fight.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Although
I'm just
you are
trying to-
carrying out a bunch of cats.
I mean, is there any specific time given? Because if it's only an hour, I feel like we could short rest while we're auditing.
But if we're wrong, we get into a massive fight.
Yeah.
And,
mean, but
and
regardless,
this
we
campaign
go
is
into the
over
fight.
2 sessions in. What if, Des, you're not gonna like this idea.
Oh no.
What if we let the cats out the right door, and maybe in all the confusion we can get lucky, and they go after the cats and we sneak out the back door? We can't fight. We can't fight. Puddle's known you guys for less than a day. He'll turn tail and leave you. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
But she has the cat you want.
Yeah, she has the orange cat.
I need the orange cat.
Well, luckily there's 2 other cats that would die for a noble cause.
I've already made my stance on orange cat. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay,
otherwise
fair
right
enough.
now.
You
I do
fucked up
care, but
individual.
my focus is on Orange Cat, and it's your guys' responsibility to get yours out. So if you don't, you
Fuddle.
don't.
Fuddle, you're the specialist here. Please roll me an Arcana check.
Connor, yes, sir. That's just a fucking pointy, dude. These virtual dice suck. I don't like the 3D rolling. How do I turn that shit off?
A 10 is all I was looking for. There's still a cat-shaped rock in the fighting pit amidst all the dead rats.
That shaped rock. Okay, I'm gonna hop down there. And with the 10, does that tell me anything? Oh,
You
perfect.
watched this cat get used initially.
Use again until this person for 2 days when active. The cat functions are familiar. Ooh. Up to 8 hours. Additional normal property associated with
Nice.
So you can use a real cat, but this is also an option.
Yep. Question. Does this cat, like, let's say I send it off and it dies, as long as if the cat dies, am I out the figurine?
You need to be able to retrieve the figurine.
Okay.
If the cat manages to make it back to you, then it's fine. But otherwise, you're down one magical Pokemon cat.
Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pick that up and pocket it. Please and thank you, sir.
Do you tell the other party members that you picked it up and pocketed it?
Yeah, I kind of hold it up and say, "Oh, look, another friend."
Yeah, that is the one that you saw Zach use at Idle Hands to get the attention of these guys in the first place.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, gang. So, what do we think about the distraction on the right plan and get the fuck out on the bottom plan?
I can get behind it.
All right.
I want to pick up that jet black cat figure.
I've already got it.
Okay, cool.
All right. We kind of relay the plan, and Fuddle wants to stack this door. I think I'm gonna try to mage hand, and just add extra chaos to that.
So you're gonna open the door remotely, or are you gonna open the one on the right?
The one on the right, and it's gonna come out with the cats to add to the confusion. Like I was saying, I want it to kind of.
I mean, I can walk past there.
Okay, but if we're down here, that's more movement we have to get the fuck out. I'm saying the mage hand can like open the door and move through there as an extra body to confuse the bad guys in the main chamber. We can always come back. I don't know. If you guys are cool with it, I'm.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
cool with me.
Okay. So your plan is to send this magical figurine cat out into the squalling chaos, and then slip out the back door when no one is looking.
Magical cat. What do you mean?
This one. Figurine or the?
No. Figurines in my pocket or in my
I see.
bag. Yeah, I'm using the 2 real cats that we don't really have an attachment to
Okay.
be sent out as
Cat baby.
martyrs. Martyrs. We're gonna call them martyrs here.
Even the one that did the attacks. Wow, that's cold.
Damn.
It's a cold world, and Daddy is at 1 HP. So
Well, I cannot wait to see how this plan works next week, because it is 9 o'clock, friends and neighbors.
it is.
I'm excited to see where this leads, but so far you did manage to retrieve Sheldon the cat. You did manage to infiltrate the Datopi speakeasy without revealing specifically who you were, but Aegon, if there's one thing you know about these guys, is that they don't like getting crossed, and they will chase you down. They've got the manpower to do it. If they realize who you are, they'll keep on you.
I'm here for it.
Delightful. Well, that's I'll leave this table pulled up on screen until next week. But by all means, see you guys in a week.
Hell yeah! Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you.
GG's, brother. GG's.
GG's. See you.
Yes, sir. Get this other gummy down. All right, we got any recap we want to do?
No, but I feel like we should just try to like escape.
Next week, yeah, for sure.
I concur.
Now, when Nico's out of DM mode, we're just gonna leave now. It's like Toy Story. Andy's here.
Poofy said you need a cosplay, which means you need a bald cap.
Poofy's getting that magic missile to the chin now, so she's dead. I hate to break it to everybody.